everyone. Just very quickly, just to come back on Mark's point about communication and being a leader. I've worked in retail for 34 years now, and I'm a leader, I'm a store manager. I can't believe that Mark has said Henry will not answer the phone or not answer an email from someone that he doesn't like. In business, I have lots of people in my organisation that I don't want to speak to, but I still speak to them, because that is the job of the leader. The leader is there to conduct the orchestra. Without the conductor, the organisation falls apart. And that's, I just wanted to come back on that point.
That's okay. I was just coming back on what Ernie's just said, as well as everybody else. The fact is, in branches, we've lost faith in Henry.
Can everybody hear this?
Yes.
Yes. The people on the media and people listening to the television have lost faith in UKIP. We need to be back with a leader that everyone is going to get behind. We were all getting behind Henry when he was elected. But as far as I'm concerned, he's let us down. There's been nothing from the grassroots that he promised us. We need somebody who's going to be out there promoting this party, that all the people watching the television are going to want to vote for. And at the moment, we're not going to have it. So I'd like to ask, I'm sorry, is it Simon? Mark, as to why you truly believe that he can do what we want.
But I was at a meeting in the Midlands where the Sandwell committee resigned en masse because of Henry Bolton. And there was no coverage from UKIP, nothing came down. Now you probably would know more about this, Mark, than I. Why did the Sandwell committee, way before all this blew up, resign or give such a lack of confidence in Henry Bolton? Because they were saying way back then what's being said now. So, you know, what was going on there?
Roger Goff, I've been a member on and off for about 15 years. Let me say from the outset that Indigo is not original. About 2004.
Questions, Roger, questions.
This is framed within a question. There will be a question at the end. We were a policy group, and to cut a very long story short, and the Lords from the House of Lords came down to our meeting. We weren't underhand at all. We were banned immediately from the conference. This comes down to the fact that the nominal leader and the NEC are not the problem with this party. If anybody in this room thinks that there is only the leader and the NEC to contend with, they completely got it wrong. Let me give you an example, and I will then ask the question. Right, just before the referendum, should have been these questions asked, or these things mentioned to the electorate. The first thing was, why were Greece nearly, or made bankrupt? The fact was that their predecessors had bought so many submarines off of Germany that they became bankrupt. That's the first thing, but it was never mentioned. The other thing is, does anybody know about the Lima Declaration? Does anybody know about the Kudanov-Kalergi conspiracy? Does anybody know about the Barcelona Agreement? And as Bill will know, because I saw it confirmed in a piece that he wrote, who is the second largest coffee exporter in the world? It's Germany. How the hell do they do it? Because they cut price the African nations. Now, if those facts were put before the populace, before the referendum, we would have won by 70%, leave alone 3.5%. I would like to ask why UKIP never put those things, or never even encouraged anybody to put those things to the electorate.
Just chat one, yeah.
Okay, well, we can't go on like this, keep re-electing members.
Can everyone hear him?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Thank you. We can't keep on re-electing because somebody just come up with a new name. Well, I don't know of any skeletons in the cupboard, but I'm sure there's something there. We'll have to elect somebody else.
That means we'll have to have Reese because he's too young to have any skeleton.
We have a constitution, we have leaders and such like. We need to be prepared for exactly what's happened and what's going to happen. Again, someone's going to dig up some dirt on whoever turns up next. So we need to have a process and a procedure so we can jump aside almost immediately, seamlessly, from one leader to a team
That's a very good point. I mean, we had a problem, as a branch chairman, getting people vetted last year to stand for Gloucester City Council or the year before. You know, we had some real hurdles to jump over. And yet, for the actual leader of the party, it doesn't seem to me that the scrutiny was done in the same way.
Since we won the referendum, we've been disenfranchised. What we needed, when we won the referendum, because we did it, was somebody like Nigel to stand proud, and I'll be honest, I'm a Nigel supporter, end of story. What we've had since is, I find it embarrassing being a UKIP member speaking to the general public. We look like every other political party, rowing and this and that and the other and so on. So I've listened to it all tonight. What I'd like to know is, who's going to lead the party next? Because this guy couldn't want to piss up at a brewery.